people, I figure I'll let you guys come with me on my morning runs before the office even opens up. So I just wanted to go over simple ways on how we're going to stop these collection companies from calling, from harassing you, and even sending a bunch of letters too. So keep this in mind too. Yes, we can get collections removed from your credit reports, but there's a way we can stop them from even coming on your credit reports in the first thing. We don't even want it on there the first thing. Don't even put it on there. So yes, we can get it off, but there's ways to make sure that they're not coming on. Now remember, you may be getting a lot of calls from these collection agencies. You can stop them from calling. All we have to do is send out a cease and desist letter to them. And if you guys want a free copy of this letter, I'll give it to you. Happy Tuesday. I don't like to say good morning, so I used to say like happy Monday, happy Tuesday. You probably see it in text messaging too if I text you. So happy Tuesday to you. So you guys can send out a letter, and I have a copy of the letter. I give it to you guys for free. I'm driving right now. I figured I'd just talk on this topic. I didn't know what I want to talk about. But I have this letter to stop the communication. They can't contact you. They can't contact you on your cell phone. They can't keep calling you, blowing you up. They can contact your husband's cell phone if they call your husband too. But they cannot keep contacting you. So the only thing we got to do is send out that letter to them. And then too, we have to send it certified. So when I give you this letter, all you have to do is write your name on it. Write the name of the company on there, and then write the date on there. Send it out certified. Matter of fact, guess what I got? I went to the post office. We send out our stuff certified. Like usually credit repair companies, all they do is just send a regular mail. I remember when we first started, we sent this regular mail. We paid the 50, we paid the 50 cent. Now it's 55 cent. They went up on their postage. But we paid the 50 cent, just sent it out. When you send it, you don't know if they get it, who got it, what day did they get it. You don't know any of that. We need to know all of that. So like this, when I say premium disputes, I mean this, because I tell my clients we can do premium disputes. I mean, we can send out your stuff certified. We can track all of your letters, and we can go behind the scenes and do more in terms of complaints and things like that for you. So this is what I mean by certified. But when you send out your letter, I want you to send it certified. And the reason why I want you to send it certified is because you want to know what day did they got it. Because if they got it, say if you sent it out now and they got it, what's today? Say if you sent it out now and they got it on the 13th, right? Hypothetically, they got it on the 13th. On the 14th, they should not be calling you like, that's a lawsuit. Like, why are you calling me? I sent you guys this letter, you guys are calling me. And don't forget too, some people are getting $1,500 per call. Like, people making money off the collection of these robo-dollars too, these automated messages that can be calling you too. So keep that in mind. Really keep that in mind when you think, oh no, they could just keep calling. I would send a letter out to every company, and I would write down every date and time. Get a piece of paper and write down every date and time they still called you. Like, if they still call you, write those dates and times down. Like, that's all you have to do. And remember too, a lot of these companies, they're going to stop, and they're going to try to sell the debt too. So say if they were sending you letters, a lot of times they're going to stop with that too. Now remember, that's just to stop the calls. If you're getting collection calls, I'm giving you the free letter. What you do is you send that letter in, put your name on it, and you send it out certified mail. After you send it out certified mail, as soon as they get it, they got to stop calling you that day on. I told you guys that. And when you send out certified mail, when you look it up online, they tell you the exact date and time that they got it. Now, I give them the rest of the day because they got to probably take it back to the office. This is at the post. Well, I send my mail to the post office. Well, I don't know now. I'm talking too fast. Let's give them to the next day. The next day, then you start writing it down. How about that? Yeah, how about that? The next day, you start writing the dates down. Because sometimes it's just going to take a day to really put it through the system. Give them a chance. But if they calling you the next day, surely write it down. And write down every time. And try to get a copy of your bill. Because, listen, people are out there getting money with this. Like I said, people get $1,500 per call. So every call that they're making still, you guys can get paid for that. And I know attorneys that's helping people with that. It's just that right now, too, they're kind of backed up. But get your case together now. Get your case together. Some people wait a whole year before filing a case, and now they got all this money. People be getting like $100,000 from stuff like this. They'll let them keep calling for a long time and then cash in. Not just, oh yeah, they called me 4 more times and we gonna try to file a lawsuit right away. People actually just kept writing it down, writing it down, writing it down. Now don't forget, I have that letter. Now remember, these collection companies are calling you because they saying you owe some money. They're gonna keep calling you. They're gonna keep calling you. They're gonna keep sending you letters. If you don't want those letters, that's gonna come in the mail. So what I want you guys to do is, anytime you get a letter from a collection company and they're saying, "Oh, Rakita, you owe us $1,000 for this medical bill," you know, you probably see AmeriCollect say that a lot, or you may see different things as in, it's a $5,000 bill. Now they're saying you owe $5,000 from a repossession that you had. You know, and don't forget too, I just put some new people on my team, so teaching them about credit well, what I've been seeing is that I'm teaching them so much, and I realize I have to teach y'all a lot too. Like, y'all need to know all of y'all rights. Like, I teach them all y'all rights. Like, listen, they can't do this to our clients, they can't do that. If you see that they're doing this to your client, you know, this to our client, let me know right away. And I need to let you guys know, hey, if this is happening to y'all, this is happening, because y'all can keep track of that stuff too, kind of like with the calls. So I'm going to make sure I teach you guys more about it. I'm going to definitely make sure I teach you guys more about it. Hold on one second, you guys. Y'all know I'm driving. This traffic is starting to pick up a little bit over here. Let me see. Let me get past this light and then I'm going to start back. Okay, I don't want to have any problems. I have to get the thing that actually clamps on. Y'all need to get the thing that clamps on so I can keep talking and it won't bother me. It won't bother me. But I'm on my way to a hair appointment, so I'm going to be there pretty soon. I'm on my way to the office here really quickly too. So before anybody gets in there, because I got my workout clothes on, y'all. Before anybody even gets in there, hopefully. But I need to educate you guys. I really need to educate you guys, and I want to educate you guys about the collections too. So if a collection company send you a letter, like I said, and they say you owe that $5,000, you have 30 days to respond to them before they can just pop it on your credit. Remember that. So the collection company came in because you owed the original company some money. You didn't pay them, so the original company, say if we had a credit card with Capital One. We owe Capital One, say we owe them $700. They couldn't get the $700 from us, so they sold it to a collection company. So now this new collection company is coming after you saying, hey, where's that $700? And if that company goes on your credit report, it's gonna be two accounts on there for the same debt. So it's like a double whammy. Like, you're getting hit twice. Like, oh my gosh. It's like this. Think about it like this. I don't know if this is gonna be correct, but think about it like this. It's like when your mom put you on punishment for not washing the dishes, and your dad like, you ain't wash the dishes, you gonna get more time. It's like, no, it's the same thing. Both of you guys should have just I don't know if that's a good comparison, but it's like you get in trouble twice. It's like you get hit twice for the same thing, for the same account. So let me know if you guys got that. Now the thing is, we want to get the original account off, and we want to get the second account off too, the collection account. Now the thing is, we don't have to have the collection account come on there. All we have to do is send them a validation of debt letter. So like I said, when they send you that letter, you have 30 days to respond. So when you're responding to them, you're asking them, hey, send me proof for all these different things. Like, I need to see that you guys actually have my contract. I need to see that you guys own this debt. Like, who are you? Who sent you? I never got any money from you. So these are the different things. There's so many items on this. These are the different things that you need from them, for them to send you. Now, a client just recently sent me something because they sent the validation of debt letter out. Now, they only sent them a bill. And that bill is not good enough in terms of, you're saying I owe you and I don't know you. Who are you? I see that you have a bill from a different company, you know, the Sprint bill, but you are not Sprint. Like, what are you? You can't just put this on my credit. Now, when you fight with these different companies, a lot of times what they're going to do is they're going to back off. They're going to send you some bull crap, and if you respond saying, hey, this is not correct, like this information that you sent me is not correct, then a lot of times they're going to back off then, or they're going to just back off right away. It's not going to go on your credit a lot of times. That's why I tell people to do the cease and desist. And don't forget to, you guys can send this out certified. Here's the receipt. Send it out certified. So when you send it out certified, that's only costing you what, $14 right now. We pay $14 per letter to send out certified, right? But if you go to if you come to me, now you gotta pay probably a monthly fee, or you're gonna have to pay a fee to get that one account deleted. And usually for collections, we charge $50 per collection. At least at this time, that's what we used to charge clients. $50 per collection, and then you have to pay for all 3 credit bureaus, so that's $150. When you could have just sent out that letter for the $410. Pay $14 and would never showed up on your credit. So make sure you guys keep that in mind when you get those collection letters, and you just ignore them. You just throw them in the garbage. Keep in mind that, man, if you don't handle this, you're going to pay somebody to handle it, and it's not going to cost what it can cost you right now. So keep that in mind. Right now, you can pay $410, send out the validation of debt letter. And remember, you only need one of this. I just have a lot of them. I usually go and take them for the day, so we got some for today. So you only need one of these per letter. Like, you only need one of these per letter, and it's $410 to send this out. Remember, if that collection show up on your credit report, a lot of times you're going to be paying for somebody to remove it. So just do it now. And when that hit, it's going to hurt. It's going to really hurt your credit. So remember, if they're calling you, you want to stop them from calling you, you got to send out the cease and desist letter. And I have that letter for you for free. And then I also have the validation of debt letter. If they're coming after you saying, hey, you owe us this amount of money. I see a lot of people with a lot of medical bills. This is perfect for medical bills. This is really perfect. Stop them from calling you every day. And then too, right now, our phone system, I'm in a battle right now because my phone number is the 833 Rakita. Like, I bought that number. That's my phone number, like Rakita, my name. And I was like, oh my gosh, I bought my name early before I can't think this. That's good. Oh my gosh. So now I can't get it transferred over to our phone system. So we're calling from a 661 California number. And people are like, oh, you out in California? No, we're not. No, we're not. That's just the only number that we can use right now. But people think that we're debt collectors. That's to the point where they don't even answer the phone. They don't answer the phone. Like, stop all of that being scared stuff. Take this on with them. And don't forget, if you send out this letter and that company still put that collection on your credit report, then you have different ways to leverage them to let them know, hey, I think I'm about to sue you. I think I'm about to sue you. You better just say, I don't even owe this debt at this point because you're doing so much to violate me. And that's the FDCPA violation. So say if they put on your credit report, you can't do that. They cannot just put on there. That's FDCPA. That's what the debt collection. So you guys, make sure you're fighting them. I'm going through a little loop-de-loop so I can barely talk. Let me go through this little loop-de-loop really quickly. Let me see. But you guys, make sure you fight these collection companies. Don't let them do anything, because what you're going to do is you're going to come to me and I'm going to charge you to help you get this fixed when you could have just fixed it yourself with this simple letter. And this is usually good for all collections. That means I shouldn't see any collections on your credit report unless they violated you from the beginning. So don't forget, they can't even put that collection on your credit report without even telling you first. They got to call you, and if they call you within 5 days, they got to send you something in the mail. If they don't send you something in the mail within 5 days, they just violated you there. And if they just throw it on your credit and they went straight from calling to throwing it on your credit, that's a violation. Now, if they send you a letter and you got to respond in those 30 days and send out this validation of that letter so they can back off. Like, hey, I know my rights. You better back off because I will sue you, Then if they go ahead and still throw that on your credit, then that's a violation right there. But the thing is, you don't have a paper trail of it. You can't even tell them you got a violation. You can literally send out their certified receipts, send a copy of the letter that you sent to the collection agency and be like, hey, I'm going to sue you for $5,000 because you guys keep violating me. And then, too, don't forget our debt from the beginning when I was talking about our debt was only $700. So most likely they know off the top they're going to owe you $1,000 because it's a violation automatically. But those violations pile up. So what they're going to do is they're going to just back up off of you. They're going to really back up off of you. And I realize, too, sometimes you got to just put a lawsuit into these companies. If you get any type, especially if you're like Milwaukee, if you get any type of government assistance, you can just file a lawsuit for free. Like, you can file it for free. You can literally have a company violating you, file a lawsuit, and they're going to call you automatically. Is it a way that we can settle this and get this correct? A lot of times what they'll try to do, if you sue them even for like the credit bureaus, you know, some people, you know, they go into the attorney and they get money, but when you're going on your own, I don't know what you guys are going to negotiate. But if you just want it off your credit, as soon as you file that lawsuit, they're going to be like, oh, nah. Oh, no. I don't have time for this, paying this money. I do not want to pay this money. So they're just going to delete it from your credit. But guess what? That's all you wanted to. Or you want them to not even put it on your credit. And sometimes, too, they can say you just no longer owe the debt. Like, hey, our settlement is I paid you for the debt technically. That's it. You know, instead of giving me money, say I paid this debt. That'll be better for me. So keep that in mind when I tell you guys to send out the cease and desist letters, and I have that letter for you. And I also want you guys to send out the validation of debt letter. That's very important. You shouldn't have collections on your credit reports if you stop them right away with this. And then I'm going to teach you guys different ways to like scare them. Like, hey, I'm going to have to sue you because of these reasons. But I want you guys to have y'all stuff together. I want you to have a paper trail. I don't want you to just talk. Oh, yeah, I sent you a letter. You guys didn't respond. No, that doesn't work like that. Send them a letter. Send it certified. Had a post office say, hey, they got it July 13th at 3:00 p.m. That way you have proof of another person, which is the post office, another company saying, yep, they did get it. They are just ignoring them, I guess. So you guys have to make sure you send it out certified. Don't forget, I have the letter for free, but I want you guys to send it out certified. It's only $4.10. Go to the post office and let me know if you want me to do it for you too, because I'll have that option where I can just send it out. Like, let me know the company. Get your phone, take a picture of it, and I'll just send it out for you. But the thing is too, you have to keep track of when they call you again. Put the date down, put the phone number down, and make sure it's them too. Feel free calling these different companies back. You don't have to talk to them, but you can ask, hey, what's the name of this company? And if you want to, you can record. And you can say, hey, I got a call from you guys today at so-and-so time. You know, you just want them to basically say that, yep, it was me calling you. But you know, you already sent them out a letter. They should have stopped contacting you through the cease and desist. So make sure you guys are sending out your letters. I'm going to go live later on today. So I'll talk to you guys later. I have to go into the office really quickly before I get my hair done. So